guys, thanks for tuning in, and guess what? I have a big surprise, a big news for you guys to share. Today is my first day as a new team member at Speakers Institute. I am the sales and personal growth consultant here, so I'm super stoked. I'm here in the office, I am in the zone, I'm focused, I am so composed that I am taking everything in, and I can't wait to continue on this journey with the team, and this is such a great opportunity. I'm going to be surrounded by people, even more people on a daily basis now, great mentors and also students around the campus. So I'm speechless. But what I want to do is actually not show you what's happening today here in the office, because it's just an induction, but I actually want to show you my one-day intensive class, which is confidence and certainty. We're about to start another one-day intensive course, which is about building confidence and certainty. Can't wait, super excited what's in store for today. So I've got a lot to learn and got my thinking brain on, so can't wait, and I'll let you guys know in the break what I've learned. Every one of us had to find out what our new results are going to be, what our old beliefs are, what our new actions and what our new beliefs are going to be. And my new belief is, I believe I can help transform and inspire millions of people out there. That's my belief, and that's what I'm going to do. Also in this session we talked about, in order to become a confident person and a confident speaker, obviously you have to know your content, but it's all about positive thinking and creating a positive thinking if you don't have one. And I believe that with positive mindset, it will help you achieve greater and bigger, and your goals and dreams will be so much bigger as well. With a positive mindset, you're changing your physiology, you're changing your mood, you're changing your emotions of what you actually want to do. And I truly believe in that. And not only that, you're having that positive outcome, other people can see it and other people can actually believe it and feel it as well. So we've learned that it's so important to foster optimism. The other thing that we've learned is about being grateful as well, because being grateful, it helps you see where you are with your life, you see in your position and where you actually want to go. For me, I've been grateful since I was a little girl, and for me to actually continue to be grateful for a very long period, apart from the past few years that I've gone through my personal journey and through personal challenges, that I've let go of that habit and let go of that routine. But it's good to say that I actually did start it up again, writing my journal for the past year and a half, being grateful for the little things. And when I mean the little things, it's having food on my table, having a roof over my head, having my mum around to help me, having my little girl, seeing her being happy, and for me to be alive. These are the little things that I am grateful for, and I realize that writing it or saying it out loud or saying thank you to somebody at random times, you know, it's a habit that I've always formed, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, because people do things out of their way and we don't say thank you enough. That's how I feel. I feel as well that it is so important to understand your present, to understand the moment and understand what you actually have. Because a lot of people out there don't have what you have as well, and I believe that that's so important to share it, to tell other people, to even say just, you know, a thank you for something so small that they've actually done. Just being grateful to be in the moment. Just being grateful for being in the moment it's great. The feeling's great, the feeling's warm. Just remember, with your mindset, wherever focus goes, energy flows that way as well. So if you're going to focus on the negative, so say for example somebody was driving down the road and they cut you off, and that's all you think about is if for the next 10, 15, 20 minutes it's about that, you know, just change your mindset and go, oh, hold on, he cut me off, it doesn't matter, like why is everybody in a hurry? I'm still alive, my car's still intact, I'm still alive, I haven't got into an accident or anything like that, but it could have had happened, true, but just be grateful, you know, change that mindset, change the way of thinking, change the way you say things, and what your thoughts are saying as well. The other thing that we've learned about is celebrating wins, and we all have shared what did we celebrate. Whether it's small or big wins, some of the guys in the class don't generally celebrate wins, and I think it's important that you actually do, because you know you work so hard, or you know you're taking care of your kids, or whatever it is that you do, you're absolutely tired, you're absolutely exhausted from your whole day, and you've done so many things within that day that kept yourself productive, and you're progressing, you're developing, but you should, like, because you're alive and you're in the moment and you're here, yeah, and you're present, it is so worth thinking about celebrating something so small, even if it's to say to somebody, I did this and I've done this, you know, just sharing that moment with somebody. And when a time comes, if you ever have a negative moment, at least a friend can turn around and say, do you remember this little win that you've done? Little wins, you know, add up to the bigger picture, and we forget that. That's my declaration for this afternoon and today, and I've been doing it ever since I started Speakers Institute.
Okay. Have you seen High School Musical?
No, I haven't. What's that about? What is it?
Oh, it's just a teenage thing.
Oh.
But behind the stage, they're just going,
Oh, that's like almost just before getting out on stage, I was a power move.
oh, next one. Are we filming?
I got it all.
Okay,
I got it all.
real sometime.
I'm keeping this in, it's for real. Kerrie Phipps right here with me. Welcome. Yay! Now Kerrie facilitated the event, and it was absolutely phenomenal. It was very informative, and I appreciate your feedback and how you're so warm and you're so welcoming and you're engaging, really. And that's what I actually really like, and it helps me learn, helps me get into depth of what I need to understand. So tell me something about yourself and your book as well.
I want to tell you something about you.
Oh, me!
Because it's really interesting. You often acknowledge people for something that's in you, because I think we call out the best in each other. You know, when you see something in somebody, like you've said, you know, I'm really warm and approachable, and you know the words that you use, that's how I would describe you.
Oh, right.
And so you see that, and you go, oh, I want to be like that, and it's because and it's because that's in you. But sometimes we have our little walls that come up because we think like other people want us to be more professional or more composed, or we have these perceptions. What do people expect of us? And then we see things in somebody else and go, oh, that resonates. That's me. Yeah. So you are that beautiful, warm person.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
And she's been described as an angel.
Oh,
by numerous people, an earth angel. Yes. So back to your question.
Yes. Let's talk about your book.
Was it?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. So
The book is called Do Talk to Strangers. There's a copy there if you
yes,
want.
I'm going to grab it. Yes.
Next bookshelf. Oh, yeah, there's some there. They're everywhere. Okay, so here is Do Talk to Strangers, how to connect with anyone anywhere. And this was actually a bit bold for me to do this.
Oh.
Yeah, it was actually someone in my audience who was drawing. He ended up doing the drawings, the artwork in the book. So there's like, you know, a mother and child and ducks, and you know, when I was talking about children and animals. And this is actually an image that he saw when he was travelling in Europe. And so he just drew pictures of people connecting. But he suggested this title, and I was like, oh, that sort of appeals to the rebellious streak in me.
Yes.
And wanting to rebel against this culture that says, you know, stay tame, don't talk to strangers, don't connect, you know, stay safe. And it's important to stay safe, you know, physically, but I think so many times we we stay safe emotionally, we don't take risks, and it's just a risk of somebody looking away when we say good morning. You know, we might engage with somebody on a train, and they might just look at us like, who are you? Why are you looking at me? And they might be thinking, should I know this person? Yeah, so we don't know what's going on in their head. They might be thinking about a really important meeting they've got going on, so we can't take it personally. But we need to make this effort to connect, to talk to strangers, to put smiles on people's faces. And I know that's something you resonate with as well. You know, you just want to lift people because it really matters that we do that. And it matters for other people, like it matters that we create this more connected, compassionate world, but it matters for us too, because how do we feel when we give someone a gift, like just a gift of a smile, and it's returned, and it just makes the world feel like a brighter place. And I think it's a great way to start the day, it's a great way to end the day.
Yes.
It's great anytime to connect with people, because we're born for connection.
Absolutely.
And you know, we collaborate better when we, you know, we just have ideas better when we bounce ideas off somebody. And sometimes talking to a stranger can be the best thing, because they don't have all these assumptions about you, like, oh, but you've never done that before. It's just kind of like a clean slate when you connect with a stranger, and you just see where the conversation takes you. Yeah. So I just wanted to encourage people to connect, and because a lot of people ask me, how did you build your business, you know, without marketing, without like when I started my business, I didn't have a website, because it was back in 2004, our websites were very expensive things, and I thought, it's an expensive business card online. That's really all they were back then. And I just thought, oh, no, I don't want to rush into that, and I really didn't have the money to do it. Anyway, got business cards printed, and I went out and met people. And to just say, here we go, I've got one. So if you're going to create a business card, or even a contact card, a lot of people say, well, I don't really need a business card, or, you know, they feel not qualified to have a business card. Have a contact card. So when you connect with people, you can go, oh, this is me. If you want to connect, share resources, or whatever it is, make it interesting. So, you know, it's got my logo, but it's got the book cover on it, which is really funny when I meet people and they say, oh, so why are you travelling? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm speaking about my book, talk about connecting with confidence, and they're like, oh, what's your book? And I'm like, let me show you. And they read it, and they're like, do you talk to strangers? Oh, that's what we're doing. They have this look on their face like, oh my gosh, are we on candid camera? Like, is someone filming somewhere? And it's just a conversation that's unfolded on a plane or something. But yeah, I've always had a photo on my card, because then people go, oh, I remember that conversation. Yeah, so make sure your business cards are interesting and that people remember. Yeah, so people remember. Yeah.
Well, pick up a copy. Look, you know, when I grew up, I was told, don't speak to strangers, and read what you've done.
Yes.
Fantastic. So you actually have a really good method in there, which is called asking.
Yeah, let's just have a quick look at that.
There it is.
Yeah, go to the bigger picture. It's in here a few times, but there is the asking model. So people have told me that they've found this really useful, because I've also got, when people buy a copy of the book, I've got a card. That's my other business card. That's a bigger photo. I've got a card that's got the asking model on it, like a resource. So people have it in their wallet, and they say, oh, I just check it before I go to events. Just to, it's really about, the whole book is about shifting the conversation in your head from, you know, being nervous or self-focused to how can I lift somebody, how can I serve somebody, and you just relax and you be your confident self, because you are confident when you're in certain situations. You know, like when you're at home, when you're with friends, you're just you and you're confident.
Right.
And so you just carry that into situations anyway.
Yep.
Famous people, complete strangers, people from other cultures, maybe you don't even know if you'll be able to understand each other, but just to be yourself and connect. It's beautiful.
Yep. That's great advice, and I took away a lot about this method, and I'm applying it now and forever.
Awesome. That's so cool. You're a beautiful connector.
Oh, thank you, Kerrie. Well, that's it for today, and so excited what's to come for you and your journey. And good luck with you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, just lots of trips around Asia, and yeah, a few places further afield very soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exciting. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, bye.